In this video, I want to show you how I set up Facebook and Instagram ads for the pre-sale of physical products like this. So these are two coaching tools developed from my teachings together with Laura Bull from Impact Stationary Creators, who really has helped me to bring the stream to life. And these are samples, right? So I am in the process of getting my first physical products out there, and we have the first samples, final edits, and now we are in the process of ordering them. To know how much we should order and to pre-finance a part of the order, we are doing a pre-sale. And this is also the perfect starting point for building community around my physical product, because ideally those are just the starting point. And for this purpose, I am using Skool. Most of you might know Skool as a community building platform where you can build memberships, like in a traditional sense. So my Grow with Evelyn membership is a more traditional membership, right? Where people have access to courses and trainings and support inside a community where they are paying on a monthly basis or annually to have access to that. Well, what you can also do in Skool is to just take communities for one-time payments, right? So when you start a Skool community, in here you can set your pricing, and when you are setting your price, the default, okay, is monthly, but you can have monthly and annual only, which I think is totally underrated, and then also a one-time payment. And this is what I used for this group, because what I want to do here is I want to have a client community, customer community around my physical products, right? So these are the first ones that I'm adding. And basically right now I'm hosting the pre-sale in here, and people get access to the bundle for $22. Once this pre-sale is over, I'll just turn this community to free, right? And then when I am launching a new product, what I'll do is I will add that to the classroom in here and basically like that launch it. And I can also, again, during those launch periods for a limited time, put this community to paid, and I can just choose a different price. So, right, I could also make it 15, and then that will be the price of the community, and you can always choose back and forth between those prices. So this is really the community I want to build around my physical products, around my physical coaching tools. And now I want to run an ad to this to accelerate the pre-sale even more. So quickly about the pre-sale, what have I done so far? So far I've set up this community, which was super, super quick. Skool is very intuitive. Basically, I just given it a banner and a name and the logo here. In the classroom, I just scheduled the implementation workshop, right? So I just set up the classroom, but there's nothing in here. And then we also have a gift bundle where people can purchase more because they already asked to purchase more. That's all I've set up so far. And then also the details of where I can ship the planner, right? So I just need to collect these details so we can then ship the pre-sale bundle to people. That's what I've done so far. And then I was able to start collecting sales. How did I drive those sales? So actually, first, a couple of people found the community because I talked about it in my recent YouTube video, which was a vlog of where I visited Laura in Munich and we did the final edit of this. So one lovely member found it from there, and then a few started to join. So I was like, okay, I need to actually be quick because people don't want to wait anymore. After I noticed that, I came out with Instagram stories. Basically, just let them know the first people joined. And so the cat is out of the bag. This is what's up. The pre-sale is here. You can get the bundle. I reiterated the details of the bundle deal, which I have also put on here, right? So it's a $22 bundle for both. They get the Grow and Scale Planner and the Daily Self-Management Worksheet for a discount if they order within this time. The products are shipped in August. They have access to this private community here. And then it includes a live workshop in August. Once the products are shipped, we're actually going to do a workshop where we're using them together. Took a nice picture with the link, and then a few hours later already the first sales came in. This started not more than 16 hours ago, and we are actually up to 132 paying members inside, and we already have funded $2,860 of this pre-order, which is amazing. And I also did post in my regular membership about this, right? So basically just let them know the same details and encourage them to join. Now my next steps are to send an email to my full email list, and now I also want to start running ads to this. So how do I do that? The first thing is, I just got another order, which is amazing. First thing is that we need to make sure that our pixel is set up. In Skool, you want to come under plugins, and then you want to say meta pixel tracking, and then you just need to connect your pixel ID with your API key, which is really, really simple. In meta ads, all you have to do is come to your ad account, then to your events manager. In here, you either need to create your pixel or you can find your ID, and then you can copy this over. And then in the settings, you also need to have your API key. You can go onto settings, and then here you will find generate access token. You click on that, you get a long string of numbers, and you just have to paste that over to Skool. That's the foundation of what you need to have set up. Now, next, I'm going to set up an ad. I've just showed you the post that I did in the Skool community. Well, I also did the same post that I also shared here on my Instagram. I cross-shared it to Facebook. And so here you can see this post organically now available in pre-sale, exactly what it is. Got some love. And what I want to do now is I want to turn this one into the first ad. Now I can come into my ad account, create, sales, continue. And now I want to say planner pre-sale. I will put this at 50 euros a day because it's relatively short. I don't want to go in too high because I don't want Facebook to just blow through things. I would use website, my pixel, and then purchase. I will just make sure I'm having all locations added. And so I have a tier list with the countries that I'm targeting. And then I want to add audiences. Here I want to click further limit the reach of my ads and custom audiences. Now I want to go into all of my custom audiences. So we have all of my lead form engagers, my Facebook page engagers, my Instagram profile visitors, my Instagram engagers, my website visitors. And when I take this away as a suggestion, my audience is 66,000 to 77,000 people. So I want to keep this one actually just as a suggestion because I want to also have it going out to cold audiences if it might perform better. And so I'm actually going to test this against each other. So I'm going to do ad set budget. And this is then going to warm audiences. Going with 25 a day or even 50 a day. I want to start it a little bit higher because again, the pre-sale ends on the 13th and I won't have infinite time here. And now all I do is to say use existing post. And then I want to select the post. And that's it. And I want to test against each other if this is not working better to a cold audience. So what I'll do is I duplicate this. And then when I click duplicate with recommendations, it actually will turn it cold. So you'll see it just added your suggestion here. So I will say cold suggestions. So it knows I'm suggesting these audiences. And that's the first ad that I wanted to set up. Now the next will be a video ad. So I also created a quick video sales letter here. Hey, welcome and thank you so much for checking out my official pre-sale community for my first ever physical products. Can you believe it? And this is on YouTube and I'll just download this from YouTube now and use that as my actual ad visual. And this I will just create purely in Ads Manager itself. And because I just want to force more spend into it, right? So I could just add a variation, the video variation in here, but I do want to force more spend. So I will duplicate this campaign and I will have video and I will actually just switch out the ads in here. So I want it to be, because I just have very short time. So I don't need to give the algorithm a ton of freedom to optimize. I just want to be able to see where it makes most sense to force budget as quickly as possible. So I'm going to create the ad here. Set up creative and it's a video ad. Now I need to insert the URL in here. Next, media, gonna upload it here. Next, and I'm gonna grab the text from here, click the link and secure your pre-sale pre-order deal now. I like to add the line below because otherwise Facebook tends to swallow the URL. Headline, $22 planner pre-order bundle. Perfect. Next, enhancement. I don't want to have the text enhancements. And this is it because text enhancements would mean that Facebook is changing what I'm saying. And now I'm publishing this. And I'm not doing the same in the other ad set. So I'm not creating this again. I'm actually pulling it into the other ad set. So as soon as this is processed, we'll be able to view the Facebook post with the comment. There you go, Facebook post with comment. And now we can pull this post ID and again use an existing post in here, right? So this is the warm audiences, and then we have the cold audiences. We want to use an existing post, but we're using this one. That way also the social proof stacks up. And this is how I'm setting up those ads. After the first 24 hours, I will already go in, I'll see what works and then see if I can scale it. And now my other job is to drive as many organic sales as possible. And the next step there is to start sending emails. Hello, this is Next Day Evelyn with the stats of our ad campaign. So quickly want to take you behind the scenes to show you what has happened. It's not even 24 hours, so I'm very, very excited. So here you can see these are our campaigns. We have spent 308 euros and we got 9 euro cost per purchase, 32 purchases. So I sorted by the cost per result and I noticed that our video is actually the worst performing across both, although, it got a lot of love, but it did not lead to the most purchases. So I decided to turn these off so that I can shift budget towards the ads that are working. And what's currently working best here, I'm just gonna go up with these here as well. And this we're gonna do 55. So the best performing ad that I have here is actually going to cold audience, which is so cool. And here you can see it's just a picture of these. And then the second winner is also going to cold, which is so cool. And it's this one here. So I want my warm audience to definitely see the planner. This is why I keep the warm audience going. Frequency is also still low, but eventually after the next 48 hours, I might turn off warm audiences completely and just funnel as much money as possible into cold, especially if the results stay like that.